Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Kwang-Wu Kim. I'm the president of Columbia College Chicago, and I'd like to say thank you to all of you for being here to welcome our governor, Pat Quinn. This is the third time that I have had the privilege of introducing Governor Quinn here at Columbia College Chicago, and in those first two visits, I came to understand his deep passion for both education and for the well-being of our veteran population, both two concerns of Columbia College Chicago. As most of you know, here at Columbia, although we are focused on the well-being of our students, we also take very seriously the idea of higher education as a public good and our responsibility to our city and the communities which make up our city. As a citizen of the state of Illinois, I am very proud to know that we have a governor who is so committed to the idea that higher education is necessary if we are going to continue to build both a just society and a better future. So with no further ado, please help me in welcoming Governor Pat Quinn.
Thank you very much. Thank you, President. Thank you. What a special day. I just always like coming in this building and all the buildings in the South Loop. Columbia College is such an inspirational institution. I think it's a very important mission that we all have, that education is not just for those who have money or who are elite and gifted. We're happy they are, but education has to be for everyone. It's got to be universal. It's got to be lifelong. And Columbia College understands that with every fiber of its being. And particularly moved by the fact that the college is so helpful to our veterans coming home. We've had events here in the past. We want to make sure we take good care of those who have borne the battle. Having the GI Bill of Rights is very, very helpful for your education. My father used that after World War II. He was in the Navy for 3 years, 1 month, and 15 days. And after the war, our country passed the GI Bill of Rights, allowing all those veterans to go to college. It was the biggest investment in human productivity in the history of planet Earth. And we have to understand that scholarships and helping people with a financial aid with respect to go to college is a very, very important mission that we continue. In our state, we have a program called the Monetary Assistance Program that quite a number of students here at Columbia College benefit from. And I want to expand that program. We're going to be going down to Springfield after the election. It'll be in November there, late November, and we're going to be proposing that we double the size of our scholarship program for our students so that more can go to college and afford it, you know? We don't have a person to waste. We don't have anybody's mind to waste. We have to invest in the human minds, and I really feel Columbia does that in a very special way. And I'm particularly moved by the fact that this institution is so focused on the arts, on media, on making sure that we understand our 21st century world. And I want to thank President Kim for his leadership on this mission. And because of that, our state is announcing today, on behalf of all the taxpayers, we're investing $6,258,509 to construct a media production center to repair and install fire safety systems in the recording studios area. We're not finished yet. Another $1 million, $1 million for the Innovation Studio, a 21st century computer lab. We want to make sure that we invest in Columbia in the mission that you're involved in, which is making sure that our students who come through these doors get a world-class education and then go out after graduation and go change the world. I think it's so important that we understand that we're all in this together. We all have a role to play. We understand the ethic of service. Service to others is the rent we pay for our place on God's earth. And Columbia College graduates, you've more than paid your rent and service, because everywhere I go in Illinois, and not just Illinois, around our country, I keep bumping into Columbia College students, you know? Two of your graduates, after graduating, got in their car and drove to Hollywood. They were going to go make movies, okay? They were in their car, George and Bob. And they arrived in Hollywood. They didn't know really a soul. And the next thing you know, they made Barbershop 1 and Barbershop 2, okay? And this summer we had a great thing happen in Illinois, a great thing happen in America. the Jackie Robinson West Little League won the national championship. It's so inspiring. What a story. Come from behind over and over again. And who was talking to their manager, Daryl Butler, but Bob Title, graduate of Columbia College. He wants to make a movie about Jackie Robinson West. Pretty good. That's what Columbia is all about. And I want to thank my good friend Bill Wolf, who's on your board of trustees. He's a really passionate advocate of this great institution. It's important that we make these investments. These are investments that pay dividends for a lifetime, for decades, for a generation. And we need to make sure in Illinois we properly invest in all our education, from early childhood to K-12, our community colleges, but definitely our four-year public and private institutions. They're the pride of our state, one of the greatest assets we ever could imagine. Just today, a great company, a very big company, known as Amazon, the largest online retailer in the whole world, announced 1,000 jobs for Illinois. They're coming to Illinois, creating 1,000 jobs. And we want students here to have a chance to work for that company and many more. So we want to have economic opportunity, but we also understand education is good for its own sake. And I used to say we need STEM education in Illinois. We do need STEM education: science, technology, engineering, and math. But I've changed now. It's called STEAM education: science, technology, engineering, art, music, and math. It's still STEAM, okay? So I now want to bring forward Sarah, your student government. It's really very inspiring indeed. And we want to hear from Sarah because it's all about the students. Take it from there, Sarah. You're the best.
Thank you, Governor Quinn. It's an honor to be able to say today on behalf of the Student Government Association and the entire student body here at Columbia College Chicago that we want to thank you, Governor Quinn, and the state of Illinois for investing in Columbia, in higher education, and in the young people of our state. Your willingness to support improvements to the infrastructure of our campus and to help support and advise new technologies for our campus will allow us as students to grow and to advance in our careers and degrees and live what we love. Thank you. I also want to mention that we admire your continuing support for the MAP grant for the thousands of students who depend on it. And it was a pleasure meeting you last spring during the College Student Lobby Day, where we got to help out and support MAP Rally. So thank you again, Governor Quinn, for personally coming today on our campus and for your dedicated support in education at every level. Thank you.
Stand by here, Sarah. Okay, Sarah, stand by. Well, thank you. Thank you. I hope I can get my contract renewed 7 days from today.
Yeah.
14 if you don't sleep, and I don't plan to sleep. But I want to say one thing. I can't do this job forever, Sarah, so you got to get ready, okay?
Okay, thanks.